With me is Robert Rees, and this is your ChessBase 18 setup. Robert, what on earth is happening here?
Actually, I don't know why I ever agreed with you to show my work, but yeah, it's how I work personally, and well, to be honest, I'm not really ashamed of it. But probably I'm not the most organized person in the world, so this is a first confession. But
That's
yeah,
fine.
I do have a lot of databases for different reasons, for different projects, for different trainings I am doing. I have my own database. I'm having the Megabase 2025, obviously. Yeah, that is me.
That
What should
is,
I show you?
I love that, and thank you so much for showing us the honest. I was actually asking people when they're showing their ChessBase to not clean it up, which they would probably do. It's like opening like I don't know a drawer.
Yeah.
And then you go like, wow, what is inside all of this? And it's like, oh, this is how I work. Like this is so it obviously speaks for your creativity because there is some chaos in the system, obviously. Now,
Yeah, it's like some people are really organized and they know everything where everything is. And if somebody else would have to work with this, I can imagine this is going to be a total mess. But for me, it's how it works, and I know if I need to look for a certain position, I know in which database it is. It's also in my mind.
then let's test you right away. I want to know now. So, what about show us one of your recent own games, maybe?
Recent own game. So
Yes.
then let's go to my database. It's Robert Base, how I like to call it.
Okay, it is. So it is by letters, right? Yeah. Now I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
it's
Yes.
alphabetical order in
Yeah.
indeed. So yeah, here you see my database, and yeah, if you look at it, there are not too many games in it, and that's because some years ago, also my computer crashed. So a lot of games from I lost a lot of games from my youth.
No.
That is one thing. And okay, nowadays people know me, of course, that I'm mainly a trainer, so I don't have too much time
Sure.
to play tournaments. But I do have some games still, which I can show you.
So
Um,
I need to also point out that interestingly, your alphabetical order it is seems to be all from the top to the bottom, like the other way around. Normally it starts with A, but you started with Z or Z, and here you also go from the dates. The furthest away, the date furthest away is on the top, and the closest date is on the bottom, which is also interesting. So
yeah,
let's
well, actually, I never really paid attention to it. Like
you
for
just
me,
left it like
yeah, I never really adjusted anything
sure.
myself.
Let's
Um,
let's check out a game where you won too.
Where I won? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I will show you one game I do quite like a bit. It's a tournament I played in Germany in Wolfsburg, and
And
well,
this
this is
is
how. Yeah, sorry.
so no problem. No, what I'm curious now is like, for example, the style you just didn't change. You just left it. Style doesn't matter, right? If it's dark mode or different colors or something like that,
No,
not a big deal.
I like the color of the board.
Yes.
So it's how I kept it. And well, as you can see, I put my games into ChessBase after I play, and I analyze a bit, not too extensively as
Hmm.
what I recommend my students to do. But I do make some arrows and explanations and well.
This is mostly for yourself, of course.
Yeah, it's mostly for myself. If I have like work related, I
Hmm.
don't consider playing as work
Sure.
these days. Um, but I do look up things and I analyze. What I mainly do when putting in the game is I use the online database.
Hmm.
So I open it and I check my notes with it as well.
See. Okay. Okay.
So, well, here in this case, actually, I was still in some sort of preparation. I had some little ideas which I came up with before the game, um,
Interesting.
and yeah, I was kind of familiar. So actually, you see, the only game here in this position it's played by me. Um, so there's the sort of novelty apparently, and yeah, well, I. I got a nice attack. I mean, we can go in detail, of course, but it's more about the attack I got later in the game.
Sure. Let's
Uh,
take it. Let's take a look at the attack right away,
yeah,
where it
okay.
goes into the juicy part
This could also have been an exercise, by the way, for my
for your course.
yeah, for my course, because I do come up with a plan which helps my position, as I'm playing with all my pieces,
Nice.
despite some mistake along the way. But if you look at the position here, I really felt like, this is nice harmony. This is where I would like my pieces to be.
Hmm.
And well, black is a pawn up, but I am super active and ready to break through on the king side. So I play this move f5, pawn takes, and well, now all my pieces are well placed. It's the moment where tactics are in the air. And well, here, interesting move. I traded off the great knight for the bad bishop, but it's now getting more open type of position with
Ooh.
with threats against the king, like bishop takes h7 or bishop takes d7, when my rooks are fantastically placed on the f file. Um, yeah, and tactically it all works out. This is what I've been calculating during the game. Like the queen went away, I gave a check. King h8, I come in with the rook,
Oh.
and
It looks
queen
like this
g4,
game
and
is
it's
soon over.
time to resign. Too many threats against the pawn on g7 against the knight, and yeah, now I showed it to you in two
No
minutes or
problem.
so, but in the game I was spending more time, obviously.
Of course. So
Yeah.
go back to your main screen, please, because of course I have to ask you, what is your what is the favorite function of ChessBase? Which one are you using the most?
Actually, the online database, I
Mhm.
use it really a lot because, okay, as people know, I like to analyze openings. I like to record opening courses. I like to do research for myself, for my students. So that is something I really do use a lot. But of course, now with ChessBase 18, I have been looking also at the option with the player report.
Okay, interesting.
So that is in the mega database, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
It is,
Yeah,
yes, exactly. You can just click on a player and
yeah. So let's do it with my own name. That could be quite nice. So here we are, and then I do like oh no, I have to get accustomed to it. So it's like the player profile.
yes.
Yeah, and what I like, if you want to get information about an opponent very quickly, yeah, you can click what you want to see. Like mainly, I'm do research for longer time controls. We can do for a certain period of time. So let's say in my case, the last 10 years or
Mhm.
so. So then we go for it.
Yeah, this probably won't take too long. Okay.
Yeah, and here you can see the report, right? So then yeah, you get all the information about my strengths and weaknesses in percentages. As you can see that I'm not taking a lot of risk,
Is that
which
true?
I don't know. I'm more a kind of person who likes to take sort of controlled risk, which sounds a bit strange, but I'm not
It
afraid to
doesn't.
play
Yeah.
for a win, but I'm not going to do any insane things. So maybe that is correct.
Mhm.
I'm kind of aggressive when I have the opportunity, for sure. Um,
And look at your theory. It's almost 100%. That's
uh,
a nice compliment.
yeah, that is probably my stronger part these days. Yeah, so yeah, and you have some nice statistics, but what I also like actually is when we scroll down, um, you get a specific type of character features like an attack against the king or a counterplay with either color. Yeah?
Mhm.
And you quickly can find some typical game for that particular person. And yeah, I thought it's quite helpful if you don't want to go through all the few hundreds games of some of your
Oh, of
opponents.
course, yes.
It does make sense to have a quick impression, and yeah, you can look at what is most relevant for you. Now, I have to admit that I never look at all the typical kind of things, but if you look for a specific theme in your opponent's play, it's very helpful.
Nice one. So let's get back to the screen one more time, and to the starting screen exactly. Do you have
Yeah.
anything hidden? Do you have some material which nobody should be allowed to see, or your own repertoire or something?
Yes, of course. So but I'm expecting quite some hacks now, but
Let's let's
no.
open it. Let's
Yeah, I
open
mean,
it.
yeah, no. The thing is that I have done a lot of things. So I can show you even my wide repertoire, for instance. Um, I'm not sure I should show it
I'm
to
blurring
people,
this
but
out. Don't worry. Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah, yeah. But as you can see, it's also here quite a mess. There are a lot of different things, so I go from one
Wow.
opening to another. But there are some files which are better than the other. But often it happens that I have an interesting idea, I want to have a look at it, and I quickly
Interesting. Yeah.
check, and then okay, this is rubbish, or this is great. I need to work out some. Yeah, it kind of depends on the opening lines. Some are better worked out in detail than others.
That is super cool. I can see on Zwart means the it's Dutch for the moves,
But
right? Yeah, and you can see like this is really a nice collection of a lot of ideas. I see like for example 12 move G6 or something with a question mark or with an exclamation mark, and you will just probably like going like, huh, I need to check this out, and then you were yeah experimenting a little bit.
yeah,
That
yeah,
is interesting.
that's how I structure my files. I give the opening name plus a specific move. So for some people, this may sound a bit strange, like 12 move A3. Nobody has an idea, but for me, it immediately rings a bell which file I
Ah, that's
want
so
to play.
interesting. And you have actually a couple of hundreds, almost it's building up to 1,000. So, okay, we can close this again. Robert, yeah, thank you. Wait until it's close. Okay. Robert, thank you so much for this beautiful insight to your personal chess base. I hope
My
we
pleasure. Yeah. So I hope not too many of my students are watching this because they see a different person than the coach who is talking to them.
look.
But yeah, it works for me.
It can inspire some people, and others, they might not feel that bad about themselves anymore.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
it's a win win situation.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Robert.
All right, my pleasure.